Hi again, guys. Okay, this is another topic. Welcome back to my channel, Filipinos Retires Home. Okay, now this is about how to save money in building your own home in the Philippines. I told you that in my last my other videos about whether you're gonna contract yourself or you get a contractor. Of course, you are gonna be able to save a lot if you go for your own, you're doing your own construction. In fact, it's about maybe half, okay? Now, it's an advantage, but it is a headache. It is really a headache. If you don't have patience, man, you're gonna go for a contractor, okay? So, but I love that kind of job. Stressing myself, doing my own haggling. Okay. Number one, you can haggle prices, right? You can only haggle with your price, not with big stores, because they already have set price. But you can haggle prices in smaller areas, like a lot of Chinese hardwares. They let you haggle prices. Okay. Now, haggling is a manipulation to get the best or the lowest price of a certain product. Okay, the products that you haggle, because it is in a big quantity that you really would have to spend a lot of money on. Number one, concrete. Number two, the steel trusses that you will use for your roofing. Okay, rebars, you're gonna use that. Sand, because you have 3 grades of sand. I said YY, GY, as well as coarse sand. You're gonna use that for your cement. And you can haggle price regarding your tools, like cement mixer, your drills, sander, unless if you're gonna get it from like big supermarkets, they have a consistent price. They have set price, so you cannot really haggle there. Like Ace Hardware, you cannot do that. Okay. Now, electrical equipments that you'll have, and then the materials, the tiles, you may or you may not be able to haggle. If you're gonna go to Wilcon, which is the biggest one, or City Hardware, those are the tile people, the tile stores, big ones. Actually, they do not let you haggle price there. I have not tried that, but I know you would not. Okay, and I guess that's it. Now, the haggling. Normally, I notice they will give you at least 10 to 20% off, okay? If you have a bulk item, like I'm gonna have about 100 pieces of cement or 100 pieces of rebars, they will give you that, okay? Do not make it 50%, because they're not gonna give it to you. I would say 10 to 20% is the safest way to haggle. I only haggle, by the way, with those big ticketed items. I do not haggle with people like vendors in the palengke. I do not want to do that, because they are really kind of small people. Okay, they don't have too much money to be haggling and able to save like how much, a cent. Okay, now before you haggle, okay, you have to have a base price. The way to know this is, number one, you're not only gonna haggle with one person, one store. You're gonna find the median, basically. Okay, you're gonna have to look for really your price, the pricing. So you get the average, and then you go down and I bet you can get a lot of savings on that. And avoid thinking that you are a foreigner, that's why they jack up the price. No, they do not, okay? Not all, okay? Most of those vendors probably will give it to you like higher price, maybe I would say 50 cents. My God, 50 cents, that's really not a lot of money, you know? All right, when you compare prices, do not go for the lowest also, because sometimes you have to know the grade of materials that you have. And I guess all right, those things that I subcontracted, you probably can save subcontracting, because you're gonna have your own employees. Like you have your lead carpenters and the 3 other carpenters and mason and welders. What I do, I hired several people on the first month to the 3rd month when they do all the foundation, and then I start terminating. Now, if you're gonna depend on your lead carpenter, it would take you forever. So what I do is, because before he can do this, the rest has to follow, and you're gonna really backfill your the work, and you're not gonna be able to move forward if you're gonna wait for your main carpenter to get down there, because he's still not finished with the trusses and to do the tiling and so on and so forth. Do not wait for that fellow, okay? Do not. That's why it's very necessary for you to use an administrator who can assign people in different side of the houses. He will have to assign, not the main carpenter, okay? Do not use him as a foreman, please, okay? You're gonna be making a mistake, okay? After doing the foundation, and if the house is already up, and then the foundation is up and everything, it's formed, the roof is up, now you're gonna be able to terminate people, okay? Now, I started subcontracting my tiles, because they're going to give you a price like per tile. Even how small the tile is, they still would consider that as a full price for that particular size of a tile, because 60 by 60 they charge 60 pesos for each tile. 30 by 75, then they're gonna charge you 30. But every angle there that they cut anything, they will charge you a full price. You can save. Why? Because of the time, the timing, the time. They'll be faster than if you're gonna wait for your carpenter. They're faster because they're gonna be doing it by tile, okay? Painting, I did that also, because I cannot wait for the carpenter to do everything. So I did the plumbing. I subcontracted the plumbing. The road making, I subcontracted, and the cabinetry, okay, that would take a while. So I gave that by piece. I was charged, or I paid them by the piece, like a drawer, how much would that cost me? So by the piece. So I was able to do my job for about 1.5 months. And instead of hiring or letting my foreman do the whole thing for, I would say, 1 year and 6 months, my God, I was able to cut down on that to at least 11 months, because it takes a while, because that's really concrete. It takes a while, and I really did not use a lot of manpower. Okay, that's how I save my money, because of the time and the labor. It really cuts down the labor. And I guess that's it. And The cost of labor, by the way, is the lead carpenter. I have about 3 of them, and I pay about at least 500 to 600 a day. Mason, I have 2 of them, and I give them 500 a day. Welder is 500 to 600 a day, and laborer is 350 to 400 a day. So that's how much some of those people I give free cavan of rice because I have to import them from another town. Cavan of rice for their family, so that they do not have to think about food for the family. And then when they stayed at my place, I have a nice area for them to stay, free water, free electricity, and rice, and 80% of their viand. So that's how I pay them, and they like that. Okay, anyway, any other question, just let me know, and I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that, okay? And do not forget to comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.